What's up, guys? It's Jake, and we're back with another video from TNY. I've been out of the business, or not business. I've been out can't recording and uploading stuff. But yeah, I was playing True Draco for the longest, and I stopped that because I was like, this is starting to get not fun for me to play and not fun for my opponents to play. So I made this deck. I've never seen this deck anywhere. I made this with combos in my head, but yeah, it's kind of like I've never really done that. Like I've always went by like a deck profile or what other people told me. But this is straight from my head, based off playing for like 2 to 3 years. But yeah, let's get it in with this. I used to play Phantom Knight, Burning Abyss, back whenever it was like the top meta deck, like 2015, 16, somewhere in there. But yeah, I decided, I was like, well, I had a lot of fun playing that, so let's go back to playing that. Alright, so 3 boots, that's standard, 2 cloak, and 1 glove. These cards are like, if you see anybody playing Phantom Knights, this is pretty standard setup. Boots, specials if you control Phantom Knight, any one of them. And you can banish it from grave to search for Fogblade. And then cloak banishes to search for a Phantom Knight monster. You're usually gonna banish this to search for this, and then try to like Leviar one of these back, and then you can summon this. And then glove, it banishes to send a cloak or boots if you want to, and then you can banish that to search for the other piece that you need. They all just banish each other, so yeah, they work pretty good. From a Burning Abyss setup, 3 Skarms, end phase, search effect for the Tour Guide. Use that a lot. Sometimes I forget about it, but I'm getting pretty good at remembering. 2 Farfa. I was running 3, but I had to cut down 1 to play a new card. But yeah, 2 Farfa because it's like really good, and you don't really need 3. You'll see it more than you need to. 1 Graph, 1 Seer, 1 Barbar. I cut 1 Farfa to play into 1 Barbar because I was going into time. And yeah, this right here would have been great to have, but I didn't have it. But then now I put it in. But Graph summons from deck your Burning Abyss monsters. Seer special summons from grave, usually a Dante. And then Barbar banishes 3 from grave to inflict 300 damage for each one you banish. And then the 1 Tour Guide to go along with those, it summons them out from deck and then negates their effects. You go into easy rank 3s with this. Plant Engine, I play Predaplants in this. Play it to use links, basically. This right here, you can usually use it, all 3 of them, to get out the Scorpio. Whenever Scorpio is summoned, you discard a card or a monster, summon this. Then this right here, searching for Brilliant Fusion on summon, so you get your extra normal summon. And then a really good tech card that I found looking through bulk and commons and stuff that I've really never seen anybody play is Defrag Dragon. Found it looking through bulk. I was looking for cards to throw in my deck because I was running a little low on cards. But what it does is you can discard a monster basically and summon it. So that's another way to get your like Burning Abyss and grave cards that you don't need in your hand in your grave. Summon this, and then once it's in grave, you can banish 3 monsters with the same name from your grave and special summon them. So like a really good easy one is to do is the Lawn Fire Blossoms, because you run through all 3 of those to go into the Predaplant stuff. And then I run these 2, not really for Nat Beast or anything, but they're just extra link materials basically. This one's 2 link materials, and this is a mill. Like I can mill another card, hopefully hit something that I really needed. Yeah, more link materials on board, just a U-lock or whatever. For my these are for the Brilliant Fusion. These are like my Brilliant Fusion targets. Well, this isn't really a Brilliant Fusion target. This is for Invoker. Most people know This, if you take damage, you special summon it. So you'll take damage off this once you activate Brilliant Fusion. Special summon it, and then there's 2 link materials on board. And then I use snow. Hopefully, like, I don't draw this, but if I do, I still have another target on my deck because no monster in my deck is light other than them 2. And then obviously Brilliant Fusion to go into Garnet, or not Garnet,
Seraph Knight.
Seraph Knight. And then I run these right here. 3/draw. Amazing card. This right here gets rid of like your Garnet in hand. And if you do draw /draw off of /draw, you have like a really good chance of like just OTKing in general. Because it's really amazing. You activate it by discarding, then you send from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. And then you draw 1, reveal it. If it's /draw, you destroy all cards on the field. And they take 2,000 damage for each card destroyed. If not, you shuffle back as many cards milled. So like you can shuffle back any cards that don't have to be the ones that you mill. But it can be any card. It can be extract monsters, anything. So this right here is like the main card that I want to see in my hand. And then the one of Monster Reborn, Secret Rare. Everybody knows what that does. And then that's all my spells. I only run 1 trap and it's these 3. Fog Blade is basically a Fiendish Chain, but you can't attack the monster. But you can banish this to summon your Phantom Knights from grave for more link materials. For my extra deck, I run Beatrice, Dante, Invoker, Phantom Knight, Breaksword, and Leviar. Leviar is like my main. Like, a lot of people don't expect me to play this, but this right here, 2 level 3s, you get to summon out one of your banished monsters. So, like, it's kind of like the same exact link material that you would have. Like, you use your 2 monsters on field to go into this, and then you summon out another monster, so therefore you have 2 link materials, just like you did before you summoned it. And then, for Beatrice, you got this. 1 Seraph Knight. Then I got the Knightmare package. Every Knightmare card other than... Every Knightmare card other than Mermaid, I think. Yeah, Mermaid, all it does is point down and it takes a Knightmare monster. I really wouldn't use it. Yeah, these are really amazing. These help me. These are like the only reason why I can U-lock in the deck. But, yeah, they help U-lock. 1 Underclock. Because you got to start off with this right here. Like it has a point down, and then, like, you do your Phoenix. Your Phoenix points left, and then you do your Goblin, and then this here, and then there you go. You got your little U-lock. It's kind of actually hard to do it. It's just a lot of Fairy Tale Snow banishing to summon itself, and then it's just like having a lot of materials to do it. It's pretty hard. And then if you see one, you're going to see the other of these right here. I can't normally go into Curious. I can sometimes, like if I have like maybe Tour Guide, Defrag Dragon's a Dark Dragon, and then one of the Phantom Knights, I can go into Curious, but I've never done it. But yeah, that's the main reason why I run the Predplant engine, just to go into Curious and mill whatever I want to from a deck.
So what do you need in your hand to U-lock somebody?
In hand, you need Longfire Blossom.
Show us the combo.
And Tour Guide. Yeah. And that's
after the side, let's see the combo.
And then for my side deck, our main cards of my side deck right here. Got the new Time Roll. You gotta have these in here. Chain-burn cards. We had 2 minutes left in time last week. And I sided in Wabaku and Just Desserts. I don't have Just Desserts in no more. I decided T-Spire was better. And I drew Wabaku and Just Desserts. And it guaranteed the win. Because there was 1 minute left in time on my opponent's turn. And he had already took 500 damage. And he couldn't do damage to me. And that was it. He couldn't do nothing else. 3 Book of Eclipse. I try to run side decks that's not specifically for decks. But work against like every deck. But not specifically every deck. Like, this is good against, like, decks that have, like, big boss monsters that can't be, like, targeted by card effects or anything. And this could interrupt XYZ plays if I play XYZ deck.
Gokies, anything.
It could interrupt anything. It's just like going first, you side deck this in. And then I also side in Abyss Dweller because I can go into it. And if I'm playing like a mirror match, Gokies, anything that needs their graveyard, I'll side this in. We do have a True Draco player at our locals, and he won first this week. I didn't play him, but yeah, I run these for him. Well, you know the dragon, you get to summon your extra deck monster. And then Twin Twisters to, because they need their back row to play. Twin Twister stops that. Then I run this right here for like just decks that spam out monsters and stuff. And that'll be your deck profile. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Go check out Daddy Wilkerson's channel. He's a guy on the camera. He got a Goki combo up. If you don't know how to do the Goki combo, you lock with Gokis. He'll teach you how to. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and bye.